Obviously, you gotta be doing that shit.
Crazy. What
Yo, what's going on?
Yo, listen, man, this is another episode of Nizz Storytime TV. I just wanted to, tell a little story about what's going on this past weekend, man. It was a wonderful weekend. In a nutshell, it started off like it wasn't about to be nothing, but then it turned out to be something, and we're going to get into that real quick. Shout out my boy DJ Lotto. He's in the building. He's in the building.
Check. You already know.
My boy Ra was supposed to be here. He had a lot to say, but unfortunately he couldn't make it.
He had a lot to say.
He had a lot to say because he's the salt.
It's salt, or is he had a lot to say? I think it's salt.
I don't think it's salt. It's just Ra's his own man, and he has his preference on certain things.
I was like, yo, boy, you should have went out. It was lit. Like,
yeah. It was
pricey.
Very pricey.
But it was lit.
Very pricey. I can't remember the last time I spent $1,000 in 3 hours.
Yeah, I didn't. Listen,
I can't. Lotto did what he had to do. He didn't expect that. He didn't expect that bag to come out, so he like, fuck it, I gotta contribute.
I had to contribute.
So that was cool. Shout out my boy Lotto. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was definitely turned out to be a wonderful night. We gonna start it like this. We walked in a spot. A nigga that looked like Big Meech started charging niggas $60 off rip. I don't know what he talking about.
$63. It wasn't $60. How do you get $63?
Yeah, he narrowed it down to the nearest. How you say that shit?
The nearest tenth.
The nearest tenth. The nearest tenth. He wanted every single cent.
But 63 times whatever 5 is more than 300. I already did the math.
That was crazy, bro.
So I was gonna say that was to me that was crazy from the jump, and I was like, all right, whatever. We here to support, right?
Exactly. And the reason why I ain't really care much, even because what we was gonna do, walk out and leave?
Yeah, exactly.
Or go to the bar? Like,
nah,
that wasn't happening.
Going to the bar.
Not going to the bar.
Not with that happening.
Not with all this extra shit going on. I wasn't going to the bar.
Got to suck this one up. Pause.
Hell yeah. Pause. Because I feel like if we would have went to the bar, bro, it would have been clipped.
Night would have been. Yo, you know what's crazy? Night goes totally different, too, because that shit would never went down the way it went down if everything didn't play out the way it was supposed to play out.
Everything definitely did play out.
Like, if you would never got those 2 extra bottles at that time?
No.
That's what I'm saying. Shit like that would never played out the right way. If we would have went to the bar and never gave him the 63?
I feel like I would have been stuck at the bar, wasting more money.
Wasting 20.
Fuck around 25 because I drink top shelf. And double shots. So it would have been 25. So if you really think about it,
I be saying that's a deal. If you go to the club and don't even hit the bar, just be like, all right, you drinking, all right, let's put 50 together. Bro, you was gonna hit the bar at least twice. That's $40 already.
Exactly.
For 50?
And we ain't even been there an hour yet.
What do you mean?
I'm saying, if you go to the bar,
just start off
with ice. You have one drink, you vibe out. 15 minutes later, you done that. I drink. I can't speak for.
I'm saying, fuck going to the bar already. Yeah. Just nigga, you give me 50, I give up 50. Whoever else we would give up 50, bro. That's 150 right there. We was gonna spend 40 at the bar regardless.
Yeah, in less than an hour. That's what I'm trying to say.
Less than an hour. Yeah.
So we got there early. Well, not early, but we got there where
no funny shit. We got there early.
We did. We got there around like 9 o'clock.
Shut the fuck. It wasn't 9 o'clock. It was like 11. It was 11:10. And I'm thinking to myself like, yo, because your man's was like, yo, they said it get lit around 1. I looked at my watch like, oh shit, it's 11:30.
They said that?
We are drunk as hell at 11:30.
But we was pre-gaming before that though. On the way there.
Lit at 11:30, bro. There's so much more to the night left.
So much more, because that shit, I heard that shit ain't until like 4 in the morning.
What?
5 in the morning. Definitely.
I was drunk.
But in a nutshell,
I need to hold this.
it turned out to be a success.
Why did it turn out to be a success?
Because
what is your measurement of success for a party?
My measurement of success is the fact that I went in that place and granted, shout out my boy Aaron, shout out to the whole squad that was there. They did what they had to do. We contributed to what they had going on. That was cool. You know what I'm saying? But then, when it's 6 dudes and 2 bottles, that can only go but so far.
That could only go but so far.
So now it's like, all right, and then, the patrons are starting to come in. Like,
Stop calling them patrons.
They are. That's what they are.
Yeah,
they're patrons.
That's what it is.
They're party goers. So they start coming in, and I'm already about to get to that point, and bottles is about to be done.
Facts.
Yeah, so I'm like, so I tell, shout out my boy Lotto. I tell him, I'm like, listen, bro, like, I don't really want to be touching niggas' bottles. I don't really want to be doing none of that. In my head, I'm like, yo, listen, it might make more sense for us to just buy some shit, bro. We have our own shit. So it was like,
I thought you were gonna get one.
Hell no, she gave me a deal.
That was not a deal.
That was not a deal.
150 equals 300. It's not a deal, but listen, one bottle costs 300 in most places anyway. So
one bottle.
Yeah.
One bottle. Like if it would have been a fucking lucrative spot, like some OD club where you liable to run into a nigga like Dave East or one of these other niggas, they would have charged you 300. Like if there was a celebrity supposed to pop out for that event, they would have been charging for that. So I was actually satisfied with what I purchased. You understand what I'm saying? And there was definitely a lot of females in there. It was definitely, worth every dollar spent. Now, what I'm getting at is...
Did you meet any females in the spot?
Of course I did.
Are we getting to that?
We're going to get to that. But what I'm saying is, in a nutshell, right? Before y'all niggas go out and want to buy these expensive-ass fits to go out... You know what I'm saying?
I was supposed to say he's really jacking this lesson that he learned.
I learned this lesson.
The fly guy right here.
This lesson was probably the most important lesson I've learned since the year started. Because look, Zip, nah, seriously, because all along I'm thinking like, yeah, I gotta get this, I gotta wear this, and then you go in a spot with $100, $200 on you. You know what I'm saying?
You look good.
You look good, but now what are you providing?
Because it's extracurricular activities.
It's a lot of shit going on in there. So now it's like, all right, you got this fit on.
You got this fit.
These bitches ain't worried about your feast. They worry about what you drinking, what you about to give them to drink, what you contributing to their friends.
They not worried about your fit.
They not worried about your fit. You clean. All right, that's cool. You got a nice shirt. You got a nice. All right, that's cool. But all right, when we gonna start drinking? When we gonna start doing this? Because I can't drink your sneakers.
Yeah.
I can't drink. Where's the hookah? Where's the party favors? You know what I'm saying? Where the party favors? Where are it? You know what I'm saying? So now, I backed out 2 party favors, and boy was it pricey. But you know what? But you know what? It was worth it. It was worth it.
Section. We had the club lit, at least in the front part, because I feel like the dance floor was lit on its own.
Yeah.
But like at least in the front where we was at.
Yeah. I feel like if we would have went any deeper, in there, we would have lost clout. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because it was so much going on in that middle. Remember that dyke girl started throwing shit and I don't know what she was on. She must have popped like 30 perks.
So I be trying to let people in there, hook people in that shit, man.
Yeah, and that's another thing. That's another thing.
Shit, right?
That's another thing. Please, man. Please. On some real shit. Like, no rum talk, no bullshit talk right now. This is a serious segment. No laughing, no clapping. As people with this type of this,
I'm gonna say some real shit.
please learn how to conduct yourself when you're in a certain environment.
Yeah, you make everything.
You know what I'm saying? Because now when you do that, now you make everybody that's this look like we capable of that too.
And then they're gonna tell us, wait outside. We want to see if you got a reservation first. Remember that?
Yep. I swear to God, we wasn't gonna get in that shit if the man Aaron, shout out my boy.
Yep.
If Aaron didn't make his reservation and do what he had to do, and niggas wasn't getting in there. Niggas wasn't getting in there. If you was Boricua, Spanish, Ecuador, you was getting in there.
No problem.
You was getting in there because the whole venue was predominantly Latino.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So Latinos, you know what I'm saying? Even though some of them like DR or like Puerto Rico, you know what I'm saying? They kind of considered African. You know what I'm saying? They alone that.
They carry themselves. I don't know. I know.
But they carry themselves.
I know a club owners getting that when they do that shit though.
Well, listen, learn, please.
Cause that bitch was knocking over tables and stuff.
She knocked the girl for this chick.
Oh yeah, she knocked the hookah on the girl.
She damn near burnt this chick alive.
That had nothing to do with nothing.
That had nothing. She just standing there waiting for a table. And this dyke chick. This is what I'm saying, man. This is what I'm saying. You dyke chicks, bro. Y'all niggas need to fall back, bro. Mm-hmm. Seriously, y'all not men. Y'all don't have testosterone like men. Y'all not built like men. Unless you do UFC. You know what I'm saying? You're not built like men. Stop acting like it can't happen. I will really punch one of y'all dykes out. I was tight, bro.
I was mad when
because
she
she
burnt that
disrupted
little
the shit.
girl.
She
Yeah,
burnt.
yeah.
Yo, this
The
Spanish chick she
girl.
burnt was fire.
Yeah.
This dyke bitch, I look like fucking
What she look like? Like
DMX with dreads or some shit. Rest in peace, my son DMX.
She had a haircut though.
No, she had little twisties, bro,
maybe.
like with the
I
blonde
started looking
tips.
at her when she started pushing stuff around. I'm like, yo.
Looking like King Von's sister that just went left. Like,
She
rest in
look
peace,
like
King Von. Bro, it was just ridiculous. Please, I'm gonna leave it at this. Please. Not just dyke. I have nothing against that community. I have nothing against none of that. That's not. It's just that when you start
That's
acting,
what she was though.
that's what she was. She was a girl that
Dressed like
wants to be a guy. To 100%.
Is there a regular name to call him though?
I never heard
A stud.
a stud. But I don't even think that makes sense. How could a stud is a man? A stud. The real definition of a stud, like the way I look at it, is like a man that's like handsome, built,
that's what I always
knows
thought
how to,
too.
like a gentleman slash
Yeah.
gang street nigga. That's like a stud type shit.
Yeah, I think they
Like,
they took that name and ran with it.
bro, I feel like some chicks when they turn gay like that, I feel like they had a problem attracting men.
You don't want me to get into this because I really fuck shit up right now.
Listen.
Because I feel like that too. I feel like sometimes the bitches that's dyke like that is ugly. And I don't want to bag you anyway. All right? No nigga wanted you anyway. So, all right, I get why you did this. But the ones that's pretty, I know it's probably a bad way to look at it.
Nah, well, I never listen.
I
I'm not gonna listen. I don't feel like it's pause for me to say that I've seen pretty dykes. I have.
I don't think that's pause, 'cause
like
they
Young
girls.
M.A. Shout out
Yeah.
Young M.A. because before she became a full blown, in her character or whatever it is that she on, she was cute.
You know what's funny? I was locked up with some nigga and we was watching the BET Awards and Young M.A. was performing and he like, yo, I do her, son. I do her. I'm like, nigga, you're wild. He's like, you see that ass in them jeans right there? I'm like, nigga, her jeans is baggy. How the fuck you even see that ass? He's like, nigga, if it's even poking through them baggy shits, nigga, I know there's a cake under that shit. Y'all niggas is sick, I think. I just think that's sick.
I'm gonna tell you some shit. I was watching it was something on YouTube. And the dude wouldn't show his face, but he basically said, and I'm pretty sure this because the shit probably had like 2 million views, so probably everybody in the world seen it. But he basically was saying on the shit how he smashed Young M.A. and
oh, word?
Yeah,
I believe it.
He said while she was in full form, like
as a nigga,
as a dyke, and she just finished performing and shit. And
what? I don't believe that.
This was a nigga that she was cool with.
Oh, for a long time.
Like on her part of her entourage.
Yeah.
But then some shit with like I guess I don't really know the details. I forgot, but it's like I'm just gonna assume it was something with like some type of like I guess she just was on some famous shit and she whatever. So son was feeling some type of way about that, so he said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna expose her."
Oh, cause he didn't like what she was.
Yeah, matter of fact, I think it was something with T Grizzlies, one of his men. It was some shit. Yeah, it was some. I'm not sure.
You know what's crazy though? I always think, what's the percentage of that shit that like dykes or studs are getting hit by niggas, and who's the niggas that's doing it? I couldn't.
It'll be, I mean, maybe when she get, because at the end of the day, the girl does have a vagina. Like,
nah, she do, but
who knows how her body looks outside of those clothes?
True.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and because I'm like I said, I've watched her past shit. And she looked like a she just looked like a regular hood.
But she be pretty. She light skinned. She got hair.
Pretty. She had now she sound like a straight nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's nothing attractive about that girl at all to me.
I don't think so neither. But
she's not attractive to me. She's not. But at the end of the day, I could cross certain lines as pertaining to if I would have sex.
She's
with her,
still a
because she's still a female.
At the end of the day,
you know what I'm saying?
But I can't get with that masculine energy. That's why I'm saying that.
I can't get with that. That's not going to stimulate me at all.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So now I feel like niggas that's going to cross that line, y'all niggas is borderline gay.
I don't think so, right? That's what I'm saying.
I don't give a fuck. Y'all niggas is borderline.
Because it's not even about the pussy. Like, I get that she got the pussy, but like,
again, nothing against.
Yeah, of course. The way she's acting though,
it's just too damn gangster.
You might as well fuck with a nigga. Pause. Like,
for real.
It's too gangster.
Ain't no. It's for real. Pause what? If you ready to stick your man in that, you gay. I don't give a fuck. You a moof. Because that's a whole boy. The only difference, listen, that's a boy.
Because that's how she's gonna move. That's how she's gonna act. That's she's gonna react. That's how everything is gonna move. Like.
Listen, if you ain't know Young M.A. from back when she was on her regular female shit, who's to know that she ain't have a male genitals and just got the shit removed, and now she just and she took horn.
No. She's really a born female.
I know that, but I'm saying like.
How do you know what she didn't have a dick?
Suppose like if you ain't know shit about her.
Oh, okay.
Right? If you ain't know nothing else, say you came from some Pakistan or some shit.
Oh yeah, I get what you're saying.
And you ain't know shit about her.
What am I? I would think that she's a nigga.
I would think that's a nigga.
Yo, you wanna hear a funny story?
What?
So I was locked up when Young M.A. came out. We all thought that was a nigga. So we listening to the song
Henny or Ooh.
Ooh, we listening to the song Ooh. And we like, yeah, they hate, but they broke though. Yeah. When it's I'm like, yo, this shit fire, this nigga hard, whatever like that. Then she says some shit, my brother told me something, get that money, sis.
That's when you realized she was at...
No, we still didn't catch it. We was like, what? Why would the nigga say sis? This nigga's gay or some shit
Where you
like
was
that?
at? You was on the island?
I was locked up in Jersey.
You wasn't locked up in Jersey when Ooh came out,
Yes, I was, nigga.
For real?
Dead ass. Everybody in the jail is like, yo, that's a... It wasn't until someone came into the jail and was like, yo, y'all know that Ooh song? That's a girl that sing that shit. I was like, oh, that's why she said something, get that money, sis.
All these homo niggas in jail in a frenzy because they can't believe that these niggas is crazy, bro.
No, but that's what I'm saying, though. That's what I'm... It goes back to your point about, like, yo, that's nigga energy. Like, at the end of the day, I'm listening to that shit thinking it's a nigga. I'm bumping the shit, working out to the shit like it's a nigga. Until she said, get that money, sis, and I thought that maybe it was a typo or a fuck up.
Bro.
If I like this, listen, I'll stop talking. I can't like this.
Whole entourage. Who knows? She probably get... Listen, at the end of the day, the way Son was talking, because he was basically saying, like, yo... Listen, we're not about to sit and talk about Young M.A. all day.
I was just thinking about that, but go ahead. It's a podcast.
But what I'm saying is...
Yeah.
What I'm saying is...
Nigga energy.
And if you attracted to that in any way, form, I don't give a fuck if she... Because you got niggas that will probably knock it... Because the Son was saying that she like niggas. Like, she like niggas. Like, even though she's on her dyke shit,
it goes back to that point where I feel like people who are like that, this is just my
But opinion. You can tell she's a dominant
of
dyke.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying?
That's the only thing, that's what a dyke is, though.
But at the end of the day, she's still a female. She still wants to feel certain shit. A bitch don't want to feel plastic dick hole.
Damn, I don't want to say no names, but you know who Young M.A. reminds me of?
Who?
Somebody girlfriend.
I know you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about? We went to the park that day? Oh, you don't know what I'm talking about. We went to the park that day. Mills came through later. Went to Cunningham Park. Oh, we met them there. We were sitting on...
You talking about the girlfriend, Jasmine, and the girl. I don't give a fuck. Like... I don't care, man. There's no filter Nizz TV story time.
She reminds,
shout out Jasmine.
Shout out
Jasmine. Know she gay.
But her girlfriend.
Her girlfriend do look like Young M.A.
Her girlfriend look like Young M.A.
She should be happy that we saying that. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
But that's just that. This Young M.A. shit lost me real quick. But
we was talking about the because we had talked about a great night or whatever like that. Like,
yeah, but
what the fuck? How did we get to Young M.A. off that night though?
I don't even remember. But back to that night.
Back to the night though. Oh, I know how we got there. Cause that bitch fucked up the night almost.
Oh yeah. So please, in a nutshell, please, if you a dyke, control yourself.
It wasn't even stop. Don't say that. If you anything, control yourself.
If you anything, control yourself. But I was just saying about that's how we got there because these women that think they men. Be acting like they can't get their head knocked off.
Listen.
And it can happen.
In all fairness, I'm pretty sure she was upset at whatever happened to her.
But for her to behave like that.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. She wilded out on that cute girl, man.
Come on, the girl was amazing. You should have bagged her before you threw the hookah on her.
Yeah.
She threw the hookah on her. Hot hookah.
Knocked it right on her.
Bro, the girl could have got set on fire.
That ass.
Knocked her phone, her credit cards, everything came out her shit. I felt so bad for the girl. Yeah, I felt.
She just got in here. She didn't do nothing to nobody.
She was just waiting for a table. So, moral of the story is of that part. Please, fellas, for our black community.
Fellas, yes.
You know what I'm
She
saying?
wants to be a fella too.
Please, from moving forward, conduct yourself in a manner that way you don't got these white folks and these Latino folks feeling like they could have shit to say about us, or they could classify us a certain way without even getting to know us. You understand what I'm saying? And that's what's going on. A lot of that shit is going on. You know what I'm saying? Even at my job. You know what I'm saying? They
I feel like you carry yourself in a way.
I do.
I do the same thing at my job.
I do, but it took a lot. I just, like, when I'm at work, I don't talk the way I'm talking right now. These people don't know who the fuck I am.
Same thing in me. But I mean, they know who I am a little bit. But when I'm with the kids,
no.
Straight talking proper.
Like, everybody get this whole shit, oh, when you talk proper, you trying to act like a white boy. No.
I think there's a wait. Before you say that, I think there's a way to do that without talking white. You could talk proper and black. There's a lot of ways to do that shit.
You got successful black men that know how to speak.
But you could still speak.
It's called being articulate.
Yeah, you could still speak black and be like, I just would use different. I wouldn't use certain words.
But define speaking black. That's where this shit needs
where
to stop.
Where you speaking like right now, I think it's black. I think I can hear when a white person is
No,
talking.
the way I'm speaking is not black. The way I'm speaking is growing up in an environment and being in certain environments where slang is accepted.
But you're not using slang. Just the fact that the bass in your voice, I feel like white people don't carry with a bass in their voice like black people do sometimes.
Y'all just coughed. Wear your mask and watch out for that monkeypox shit.
That monkeypox.
That
Yo, I hope that
monkeypox
monkeypox don't get crazy like COVID
Oh,
did.
no, it's getting crazy, bro.
I hope not.
It's getting crazy. Nigga, I see the bump on my face, and I be taking public transportation sometimes and shit, and I ain't know what the fuck.
Nah, you can only get it by rubbing on something.
Nah, I heard
Rubbing
you get it
close
from,
contact.
like, anything. Like, a nigga, like, if you playing ball with somebody.
But somebody has to rub on you, though.
Yeah, like, you have to actually have contact with
For a minute, though. No.
Yeah,
It's not just like I touch you.
Nah, you have to be, like, intimate.
Yeah, they say
that's why they're saying it's coming from gay niggas.
Yeah. It's like
again,
the
I don't have nothing with that.
So
shit.
back to the gay again, huh?
Yeah, I don't have nothing. We're gonna leave that alone. We're gonna leave that alone.
Yeah, no. You didn't really should leave that alone because that shit is not true though. But it happens.
Not true.
Because that girl on the train that I showed you.
I feel like that's her.
Oh fuck.
I feel like that's her. Can I get a shot of Migos? We got Migos in the building.
What's the time on that shit?
We got 22 minutes.
Oh, we done. We not done.
So, long story short, man, I feel like, you know, conduct yourself in a certain way as a black man, as a black woman, as a black dyke, as a black gay man, as a black dog. Conduct yourself a certain way because these people already got us classified in ways where we can't go nowhere without them thinking we have a gun, without them thinking we're going to jail, we're going to be violent. They watching how we drink because they feel like we're going to get drunk and not know how to act, and that's how they classified us, and it's been like that.
I just want to say we helped that scenario though by being in the club that night.
What you mean?
Because we had the section lit.
By the way, this is a bottle from that club.
This is the bottle from the club.
This is a bottle from that club. This is a bottle from that fucking club. All right? This bottle been in a tow yard. This bottle done left that place and traveled more places than I traveled. Drove boats. This bottle, a lot of females, I don't even know their names. I don't know who they are. I don't know what they're doing to this day. But they done had some of this fucking bottle, and it's here with us. And that goes back to us saying the night ended now. The night ended now. You know what I'm saying? We went there, even though the girl did what she did, but we had the whole spot friendly. And that's what it's about. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to go in these places with this and show your ass in front of them people that's this. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to do that. So moral is in my lesson that I'm trying, because I learned the lesson. Don't buy fly shit to go stand up in the club. Right? Use that money to entertain. And it ended on a nice note. And it ended on a nice note. Zim fucking car got towed. Fucking, it still ended up at a split night. And guess what? I met a baddie. I met a baddie, you heard? I met a baddie. And all I had on was a white tee, some little designer jeans, some goodie, some regular shit. I ain't expected to turn like that. I ain't trying to get liquor spilled all over shit that I got in the cut. So I wore some decent shit. And the fact that I used my money wisely, I became an entertainer. Yeah. You understand what I'm saying? So now they're not looking at me as some nigga off the block coming in here trying to solicit their females to have sex and all that. I'm coming here to entertain. That's what I do. And I feel like even if you're not an entertainer, even if you should have that energy everywhere you go. That way you don't create no beef for yourself. You don't create no static for yourself. You don't create no animosity for yourself. You have a good night overall. The only thing that could fuck your night up is if some dickhead end up shooting shit up and you get hit by a straight bullet. You know what I'm saying? So it was a great night. We spent our money wisely. We was with the basketball team. We look like an all-star team.
Starting new stuff, bro, because it's gonna be hard to clip. I'm telling you, bro, you gotta
But
end it.
it was a great night, and it was a splendid night, and that's how the night went. And to end this off, when you this, and you going into spots where it's predominantly this, act correct. It's not about being a gangster and a thug everywhere you go. You don't gotta face fuck niggas everywhere you go. You don't gotta fucking be on gang time everywhere you go. You don't gotta be like that everywhere you go. Let's bring this shit back. This shit is in straight pandemonium. Let's bring it back. Let's bring it back. Let's show these folks that we capable of more and that we respect. Let's bring it back. Learn how to control this. Learn how to control this. Learn how to control this. You know what I'm saying? And that's how we gonna end it, man. Y'all niggas be safe. Everybody be safe. This is Nizz Storytime TV. Shout out my boy DJ Lotto. Rock couldn't be here tonight, but he'll be in the next episode, man. Salute. Peace. You heard?